So, next Saturday, December 2nd, there's a big fight. It's a rematch between Max Holloway and Jose Aldo. You also have Alistair Overeem and Francis Ngannou on that card. Woo! Henry Cejudo and Sergio Pettis. Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje. Woo! Just those 4 fights right there. Holy shit. Holy shit. I know I talked about Holloway versus Aldo before. What I like about this fight is, first of all, the first fight was very good until Aldo ran out of gas and Holloway took over. Aldo's camp was saying that going into that fight, Aldo had a leg injury, which kind of makes sense because he really didn't throw many leg kicks. But he also didn't throw very many leg kicks against Frankie Edgar. I think the strategy for that fight, though, was that he was worried about the takedowns of Frankie Edgar. So he had decided to avoid being taken down. One of the best ways to do it would be just to avoid kicking and just outbox him. And he did that very well in that fight and won a pretty clear unanimous decision. This is going to be a different fighter. I mean, Max Holloway is in his prime. He beat Aldo the first time around. He's incredibly confident that he's going to be able to beat Aldo the second time. Aldo, though, said that he had this leg injury and it prevented him from throwing leg kicks, but that it's better now, and that's one of the reasons why he's excited about fighting Holloway again. Now, if that is the case, and if Aldo is in tremendous shape, because he took this fight on relatively short notice, he did not get a full 2-3 month training camp. I think it was 5 weeks out, maybe more. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. I'm not looking at it right in front of me, but I know it wasn't a full camp because I know it was supposed to be Frankie Edgar. Edgar got injured, and so Aldo steps in. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out if Aldo can make the proper adjustments and whether or not the ability to throw leg kicks is going to make a difference, because Aldo's leg kicks classically in history have been some of the very best in the game. If you look at his fight with Uriah Faber, it's one of the very best best use of leg kicks maybe in the featherweight division ever, and just smashed Uriah Faber's leg to the point where, I mean, it's one of the all-time grossest injuries in MMA. Uriah's left leg was like twice the size of his right leg and had to do a bunch of crazy therapy to recover from it, including hyperbaric chamber, and, you know, he documented it. He's such a cool dude. I love that he did this. He documented a lot of the injury online to show everybody, like, look how fucked up my leg is. And that's Aldo at his best. Is Aldo the same guy now? I mean, he's gone through 29 professional MMA fights at the highest level. He's been a champion for a long time. And, you know, he's had some wars. The second fight with Chad Mendes was a war. Of course, he got stopped quick by Conor McGregor. The fight with Max Holloway was a war. I mean, he's been through some really tough fights. Does he still have that same level? You know, we really don't know. And we're going to find out. Hopefully, we're going to find out from an in-shape. I mean, I don't know what kind of camp he was involved in, like how hard he was training, rather, before he entered into camp for this championship fight. I'm hoping that he was in good shape, and that's one of the reasons why he was so eager to take the fight. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out Saturday night, and that's very interesting.